Hey everybody, this is Jason Freeman from Rockets.com. We're catching up with some of the Rockets players the week after the draft, seeing what they've been up to this summer. And with me right now, Hasheem Thabeet. Hasheem, how you doing?
Pretty good yourself.
I'm doing well. We've got, first of all, we've got a new hairstyle here. When did this happen?
A few days ago, I decided to, it's summer, it's hot, I gotta cut the hair.
Make you more aerodynamic all of a sudden, like your head's hitting the rim when you're jumping?
Feel younger.
How old are you?
I'm 24 years old.
And you feel younger. Oh, that makes me feel horrible then. All right, so let's talk about how your summer's been. I know you've been working out here like really almost ever since the season ended. How things been going, and how do you feel like the progress and development are coming along?
It's been great, especially having, Coach McHale on the coaching staff. It's been great, man. He came over here, he helped me, he teaches us in details, more insight, since he played as a big for the great Celtics, those years. And, now just to be with us, it's been great. For me, I feel great, being coached by him. And, addition to the few new guys, it's been great. Everybody come out here and work hard.
What did Kevin specifically say to you? I assume you guys have had the opportunity to talk some, and what was the message that he wanted to convey to you early on?
I gotta get aggressive. He said I'm not aggressive enough. I gotta get aggressive. He teaches us, so honesty. It's great. For me to be a part of this team, and I'm just out here working hard, and I'm ready to go.
Do you feel like you can really tell a noticeable difference between Hasheem Thabeet, the basketball player today, as compared to the player who got traded to Houston in February?
Oh, definitely. I'm getting better every day. I'm willing to come out here and work hard. Especially for me being coached with a coach who teach me in details. It makes me even work even harder. So it's been great. My teammates helping me, Patrick, Jordan. All the guys, love to, compete, so we are here, going at it every day, one-on-one every day, and it's been great. For me, I love this kind of atmosphere, we all young, we are out here competing and, get ready to get things done.
Where have you seen the most development so far in your game, do you feel like?
Just low post moves,
So on the offensive end?
Yeah, on the offensive end, defense, it comes with your mentality, mostly to me. The more aggressive you are, the better defense you're going to play. So, and, again, I'm just out here working hard, thanks for the guys, they helping me a lot.
What have you seen from some of these guys? I know the rookies have only been here a couple days, but you've been working out with Jordan and Kyle and a lot of these guys, Patrick as well, most of the summer. What have you seen from the development of their games, and what are your early impressions of the young guys that the Rockets just brought in?
We all got the similar, kind of problems. Everybody come out here and compete, we all young, and nobody want to come out here and get themselves beat. Everybody got a lot of pride. Everybody want to win, and we out here competing.
Has there been a player or two who's really stood out to you, and you're like, wow, like I can tell a huge difference between this guy even from 2 months ago?
All the guys come out here and work. The same. They got a great work ethic. That's all we need in the team, and again, me being around them, it makes me even challenge myself even more.
Did you get a chance to go home?
Yeah, I went over to for my mom's birthday, and it was great. Just the feeling of going back home is always great.
How much do you miss it? Because that's one thing. Almost everybody in the NBA is playing away from home,
yeah.
But when home is on the other side of the world, that's got to be a pretty unique experience for you. I know it's something that obviously you're used to. You've been over in the States for a long time, but when you go home, what is that feeling like, and how do you deal with it when you're so far away?
It's great, once you go home and you get to see your old friends, my family, it's really great, and when I'm out here, I just gotta stay focused and know what brought me out here, and just keep working. The family always get a chance to come over and visit, but when you get to go home, it's even more, to me, it's a great feeling. But again, I'm here for work, but I'm still, know where I'm from, and I'm happy to be a part of this.
Aside from family and friends, what's the number one thing you miss the most?
Food,
Yeah.
the food over there is different, their recipes, we all eat same food, but just different recipes.
Like, for example,
Yeah. Anything my mom will cook, will be different to everybody, So mostly the food my mom that cooks.
I want to talk about what you've been up to off the court as well. I've got spies who tell me that you're into arts and crafts.
Wow, yeah, that's very deep. During my spare time, I like painting.
Really?
I paint. I like photography. I take a lot of pictures. Especially when I travel on my trip, I took a lot of pictures, and I like to do stuff a lot of people think is pretty nerdish. You
Such
know,
as?
um, like photography, writing, painting. Someone who's aggressive as me in the court, you see me sitting down and painting is just great. And I like doing different stuff. I actually did a lot when I went to Africa. I did a few charity stuff over there. I like to do different kind of stuff.
What do you like to paint?
Um, Nature.
Yeah.
Anything I have to do with nature, that's what I paint. Just think of something and just paint.
And I assume a lot of that is probably stuff that you've done ever since you were a kid, right?
Yeah, when I was little, actually my dad, before he passed away, he was an architecture. So I used to go to his office and see all these little maps and stuff he drew and just want to do that. And, growing up doing that, and now, I get to practice it myself.
Have you ever thought about sharing it with the public? I mean, I was even talking to Terrence Williams earlier, and he was talking about how he wants to set up a website so he can put some of his poetry and writing out there. I mean, have you thought about, in terms of some of the pictures that you've taken or the paintings that you've made, that would be something that you'd like to share with people, or do you do it mostly just for yourself and your own sort of inner peace of mind?
I mean, I wouldn't mind doing it, putting it in public, but, right now I just do it for fun. I mean, a lot of people come to my house and see some of the paints. They don't believe if I paint, and so maybe one of these days I'll get to share in public.
Well, would love to see that. Hasheem, thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. Have a great summer, and can't wait to see you out there next year.
Thank you.